What is the hardest swag route in Geometry Dash? Well, let's find out. But first, if you guys enjoy this video, please consider subscribing because we just passed 70,000 subscribers and we are quickly on our way to 80,000. Let's go. Anyway, let's get straight to the video. Alrighty. Stereo Madness time. So the goal of this video is to find the hardest swag route on each of the main levels in Geometry Dash, and then at the very end, determine which one was the hardest one to do. There's one swag route in the very beginning of Stereo Madness, like right before the ship part. You could jump on the very edge of the blocks, and you could jump like the corner of the last one, bro. Come on. If this is possible, this is definitely gonna be the hardest one in the video, but I don't think it's possible, bro. I really thought that corner jump was possible. I'm pretty sure it is, but it's probably like a very specific FPS. So let's see if we can find any other, like, really hard swag routes. But I think we should make a rule anyway. Like, if we could skip something using, like, super duper slow speed, then we should just not count it at all, bro. You can definitely do something here, I know that. I think if you jump super duper early right here, like that, come on. I know there's a frame where this works, though, I swear. I swear, man. Okay, wait, hang on. Am I on CBF? Maybe CBF is the issue, bro. I'm gonna turn it off. No, I'm not losing my mind. This was definitely possible, bro. Okay, maybe this one's possible. I did this one, like, pretty recently. Okay, maybe. I think I'm actually just losing my mind. Come on, where is it? Oh, like that. Let's go, dude. Okay, that has got to be the hardest swag route with Stereo Madness, bro. Like, look at how hard this gap is. And you can, like, jump on the corner of the spike. There we go, dude. That is actually sick. Yo, that might be the swag route. That might be the hardest swag route in Stereo Madness. I don't know, though. All right, I think we figured out what the hardest swag route is in Stereo Madness. So let's go. But will that one be the hardest swag route of the video? We'll have to see. I'm thinking no, because I can already think of a couple in my head that are harder than that one in Stereo Madness. I don't know if Back on Track is going to have, like, any swag routes. Actually, I can't think of any. Because in Stereo Madness, like, I was able to think of the one where you jump on the corner of the block before the ship section, but that was really it. Who knows? Maybe Back on Track will have a crazy swag route. I really hope so. Dude, I just want to find, like, the most fun swag route and, like, the hardest one, you know? Like, how cool would it be if I just discovered something absolutely insane? All right, well, Back on Track may not have a swag route, bro. Ugh. Can you jump on that, like, the edge maybe or something? Close. Okay, no, you can't. Wait, there is a swag route right here. Let's go, dude. You see how I skipped the pad? That's definitely a swag route, bro. All right, well, that's the hardest swag route I can find in Back on Track. Let's move on. Polargeist. Dude, we all know the quad spike jump, bro. Yep, listen. I don't care about the tip, man. I'm just trying to do a quad spike jump. My FPS might be too high for this, bro. Oh, no, we're good. So the quad spikes are obviously going to be candidates to do the swag route, or for the swag route, right? But let's see if we can find, like, another one that's cool. You need those three, but these ones are going to kind of, like, fall off, bro. Like, look at this. And then you can just jump over that. I mean, that's kind of cool, but it's very easy, so definitely not harder than the quad spike jumps in the beginning. You know, I'm curious. What is your guys' favorite Geometry Dash, like, main level song? Because Polargeist is an absolute banger, bro. But, like, you know, like, Dry Out and Club Step have got to be my two favorites. Can you just jump over all of them? Oh, come on, bro. It's got to be possible. Yeah, let's go, dude. That was so satisfying. Okay. All right, moving on. Dry Out. The absolute banger I was talking about. Let's go. Dude, the Dry Out song is so good, bro. This part was always, like, so hard for me. Like, I actually have a core memory from playing Back on Track and getting 52%. Wait, no, not 52. I think it was 54, actually. No, it was 51. I died there, I remember. I have a core memory because it was the very first time I passed this upside down part. And I was so happy and I just instantly died, bro. But, like, those were the days, man. Now Geometry Dash is getting, like, impossible, dude. Dude, I think Jinxie is actually saving Geometry Dash. He's bringing us back to the core. Okay, I gotta see the hitboxes for a second. You totally can fly under those, bro. It's just gonna be really hard, like, holy moly. Bro, this feels like Super Hate Me World. The very last ship section. Okay, well, it is possible. I've gotten in it, like, quite a bit, but, like, it's just so hard. All right, well, we do know these gaps are possible. They're just really hard, bro. They are humanly possible. I just can't do them, bro. Okay, well, there's a swag route right there, bro. Look at that. Booyah. Okay. All right, you know what? I think we can make this work, bro. I'm gonna go back to the ship section, because I think this is the only swag route I was able to find. I guess we're just gonna have to try to do the ship swag route, bro. It's gonna be so hard. Thing is, I know it's possible, though. See, if I can do it under any of these saw things, then I know it's 100% possible. Oh, I made it in so far, bro. See that? Yeah, this is too hard, man. I can't do it. So, unfortunately, I have to just stick with the coin swag route, I think, bro. Like, this might be considered humanly impossible. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna be able to do that. But let's just stick with this, bro. Like, I mean, this is kind of cool, right? Like, going up there and then jump. Wait, how did I do that again? It was possible to do this, right? Yeah, like that. Okay. That's our swag route, bro. That's tryout swag route. All right, anyway, moving on. Base after base, here we go, bro. Dude, there's got to be, like, a really cool swag route in this level. I feel like this level is super duper slept on. Hopefully, that means there's going to be some cool swag routes, man. Dude, I'm so excited to get to, like, the demon levels and, basically past Club Step. Everything past Club Step is going to be so fun to work with. This dark part is going to have so many swag routes just like that, bro. I want to find some crazy swag route that no one has ever thought of before. Oh, what, you can just go on top of these? Why didn't no one ever tell me about that? Dude, into the coin path? Bro, Rob Top should have moved the coin up here, bro. You should have made it so you go up here, and then you jump down like this. Like, how cool would it be to have the coin like that instead? Dude, that is absolutely the swag route that I like the most in base after base, bro. That's actually my favorite swag route so far, bro. The fact that you can go on top of, like, one of the chain structure things is so cool. I don't think there's gonna be any other swag routes. I mean, we'll just have to see, I guess. But that is absolutely my favorite swag route so far. I'm glad I found that. All right, can't let go. Here we go. There's got to be some cool swag routes in this level too, right? There's so much potential. Like, you can go on top of so many structures, I feel like. I don't know. There's just so many floating objects. I just want to get on top of one of them, bro. It'll make me so happy. Dude, the dark part again, bro. The dark parts are so fun. Like, look at this, bro. You can do so many cool things. Except I can't do it. There we go. Dude, look at that. So many cool things. Okay, I can't get across that. You gotta be able to get up somewhere, right? Can you jump across that? No. Bro, please let me get on top of one of these structures, man. I'm pretty sure there's a way to, like, fall onto the... Like this, right? And you just hold? Yes, bro. Dude. Like, this is so cool. You just fall off the block onto the coin route, but not getting the coin. You know what I mean? You just kind of skip the coin. Dude, that is so cool. But, like, if you just fall down, you'll die. So, there is some difficulty. And you gotta know, like, where to fall. But if you hold, you're good, bro. Honestly, I think that's the hardest swag route I could find and can't let go. Moving on to Jumper. Alright, Jumper, please, bro. Please. Alright, I can already think of one swag route. It's just completely auto. Kind of like the can't let go swag routes. But you know what? At least there's a swag route. Any opportunities for swag routes yet, though. Also, by the way, guys, I'm human, and I've missed so many swag routes already. I already know it, bro. So, I would like you guys to comment down below if you know of any swag routes that I missed. Alright, well, anyway, the coin path, right? You jump up there to get the coin, yeah? But, you can kind of just, like, you know, fall down right here. I mean, that's, like, the only swag route I can think of, bro, if I'm being honest. And it's not even much of a swag route. Listen, I don't make the rules, okay? I'm just trying to find anything cool. Alright, moving on. Here we go. Time machine! Let's go, dude. Oh, everybody knows the iconic swag route just like that. Look at that. But let's see if there's any more. I just recently learned the time machine is actually the main level with the most triple spikes, which does not surprise me at all. I mean, I don't know. I was kind of guessing it would be like cycles because I feel like the triple spikes and cycles are like harder than time machines, but you know, it happens. Also, I feel like this part has potential maybe to have some cool swag routes. Like, what about like jumping on the edge of the block there? Oh, I guess not. I can't find any. Yeah, I think that's it, bro. Dang, okay. Just the very first iconic time machine swag route, bro. You know what? That's a sick one anyway, so I'm happy with that. Cycles, here we go. Now, Cycles. I'm pretty sure Cycles is gonna have a couple swag routes. I can already think of one, bro. Dude, I've done so many, like, unique, like, skipping videos in the past. I guess you're not very unique, but, like, right here, you can skip the pad. Like, how cool is that, bro? Like, what if you were just showing your friend, and you could do that, too? Like, it's so satisfying to just skip the pads, bro. Dude, like, what are these, like, edge jumps, bro? I've seen so many, like, videos about, like, counting swag routes and stuff, where they just, like, land in the edges of the spikes. Bro, those are not swag routes. The only count as a swag route if you can use the fact that you jump on the edge of the spike to, like, do something super cool, man. But, like, just doing an edge jump does not qualify as a swag route, in my opinion. Alright, well, I guess there's nothing, man. There's no other swag routes in Cycles, bro. Alright, well, moving on to X Step. Here we go. Dude, I feel like... Oh my goodness, I just realized. This level might have the new favorite swag route in it. Can't you skip one of these as well? Might be tripping. Whoa, what? What did I just do? What? Wait, please tell me this is possible. Dang it, dude. Okay. Dude, that was almost so cool. Imagine, like, getting all the way up there, though. Holy. Alright, well... We all know what the next part of X Step is. So let's see how many pads we can touch, bro. Let's go, dude. Okay, we actually did the swag route, but now I need to know. I need to know, bro. How many pads did I even touch? X'd up down. Moving on to Clutterfunk. I can't think of a single Clutterfunk swag route, if I'm being honest. But we're gonna find some cool thing. I can feel it. Alright, well, I can't find any swag routes yet, bro. Wait. Oh my goodness. I just thought of a really cool one. Can you stay on the top of the ship the entire time? Okay, obviously not there, but like, what are these? Oh, you can, dude. Okay. That is absolutely a sick swag route. Let's go, dude. W club step, man. Club step. This is Clutterfunk. What am I saying? Alright, anyway, moving on to Theory of Everything. You can definitely skip those blue pads. Yep, just like that. The hardest swag route is still the Polargeist one, bro. The Polargeist quad spike. Because everything so far we found was just kind of hard to find. But, like, doing it is pretty easy. I'm sure there's going to be something insane that we find, though, later on. So, if you don't know, there's actually a secret way in Theory of Everything. It's right here. But it's really hard to do. It's still, like, boom, right there, bro. It's a secret way. So, I don't know if I would call it a swag route. But, you know, it is a pretty swaggy route, bro, if I'm being honest. It's also just one jump. I think this is definitely a swag route, honestly. I'm counting it. This is the hardest swag route in Theory of Everything, bro. See that? So, honestly, I think the Theory of Everything secret way is the new hardest swag route out of all the levels. Let's go, dude. All right, Electromine Adventures, here we go. Dude, I wish there was, like, so much more you could do with the breakable blocks in this level. Because, can you imagine the swag routes you could come up with if the breakable blocks were everywhere? Well, okay, wait. For a start, I know you could do that, bro. It's so funny. You can just, like, go into the coin path and you come out of it, bro. I don't think there's gonna be, like, any other crazy swag routes other than the auto or, like, just the hold one in the very beginning, bro. Right here. You can just skip that, bro. Look at that. You can just skip all this. You can skip the mirror portal and the ship portal. So you can just be a UFO in the section and be backwards. And you know what? I think this is definitely... I'm definitely going to count this. This is easier than the previous one I just found a second ago. But this is more of a swag route. So I think this is considered the hardest swag route of Electromine Adventures so far. In fact, you go in mirror mode and end off the level. That's actually sick. All right, moving on to Club Step. Here we go. Everybody knows this swag route, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like just like that. Oh my, there's gonna be so many in Club Step. Honestly, Club Step might have the most swag routes because, like, there's that's one. There's two right there. Do you see what I just did there? You probably missed it, but I skipped the pink orb. Like, look at that. Ooh, and you can do this too, bro. Dude, look at that. Like, that is such a cool swag route. Wait, let me try to do all that in one run. Whoops. I did it wrong, bro. Yes, bro, look at that. That's actually so satisfying. Oh, look at that. Jump there. But, like, the single, like, jump ones, I don't know. I'm just not gonna count them as swag routes. Oh, and this, bro. You can just be upside down in the ship. If you go right here and just hold, you'll just end up being upside down. I like to hold and, like, fall into it. It's more satisfying to me. Oh, dude. You can also do this as well. Hang on. Oh, I just did it. And oopsies. Okay. Just like that, bro. Dude, and this. Like, you can... Instead of, like, going on the pad, you can just instantly go up and come back down. Like, it's so cool, bro. Oh, wait. Can't you do this as well? Double click there. Oh my, bro, Club Step is the most fun level so far. Look at this, bro. Double click, boom, into this. Like, holy moly. This last straight fly right here, it looks impossible, but it's actually possible to straight fly through it when you're on like 2000 FPS or something crazy like that. Obviously, like, that requires like tools and like bots to help you fly through it, but like, it's still a swag route. But yeah, because it needs bots, it definitely does not count towards this challenge. Anyway, holy cow. Club Step was actually so fun, bro. I'm very glad we did that. Alright, moving on to Electrodynamics. I think the hardest swag route is still the Electrodynamics one. I meant the Electromine Adventures one, bro. I remember when I was a kid, like, this level drove me insane. Like, this was absolutely the hardest level for me, by far. Like, I was able to beat Club Step pretty quickly as my first demon ever. And then, like, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm actually good at the game. No way. I would always, like, compare myself to my little brother. It was actually so funny. And I remember one time when we were little, like, we were, like, super duper young. Like, I was probably, like, 7 years old. But I remember, like, I beat Club Step, and I was so happy. And then my brother was playing Club Step as well, and he died to, like, 80%, and he ran in the closet and started crying. It was actually so funny. I still remember that. Anyway, that is Electrodynamics. I didn't really find any swag route opportunities, so I guess there's no swag routes. Anyway, moving on to Hexagon Force. There's gonna be some cool swag routes in this level, I know that. Dude, wait, this part is gonna be so cool. Okay, so at first glance, it doesn't look like much, but I'm telling you, you can actually, like, land on these slopes. Like that. Like that, bro. Like, that was so cool. All right, lock in. This is it. There we go, dude. W swag route, man. Bro, W Hexagon Force, man. There were some really cool swag routes in there. Anyway, moving on to blast processing. Here we go. Blast processing is so much fun, bro. It might be the best Robtop level. Actually, what am I saying, bro? This is absolutely the best Robtop level. Oh, I just died. Okay. Bro, everybody remembers the Sicky swag route, bro. So this is the normal path where we're right side up in the wave, right? But if you hold into the wave, you could be upside down here, which makes the wave a little more challenging if you're inexperienced. But that's not the entire swag route, though. It's cool that you're upside down and everything. You gotta remember this too, though. How do you live this part, bro? Like, look at that. You have to do it just like this in order to pass it. I don't think you can click any earlier, right? Yeah, you have to click late here. And boom. Let's go, dude. That is the Sicky swag route, bro. I think that's gonna be it for blast processing, unfortunately. Why did I jump there? Okay, let's go, dude. W blast processing. All right, moving on to Theory of Everything 2, aka Toad 2. Everybody loves this level, for sure. All right, so you can apparently you can skip this gravity portal, and you can skip the speed portal by like sitting on the ground, like that. So now you're like super duper fast. Dude, that's so satisfying. There we go. Holy cow, bro. This is definitely humanly possible. But can you live, though? I actually don't know. No, bro. Dude, how cool would it be if you could like, go all the way over, bro? That would actually be sick. But unfortunately, I don't think it's possible. Oh, everybody knows this, bro. Actually, no. No one knows this. I just like to do it. Alright, moving on to the next level. Geodominator, bro. Wait, there's a swag route right here. Ready? Watch this. That's not how you do it. Alright. Like that. There we go, dude. Bro, I'm so excited for Finger Dash because there's something I discovered a while ago, actually. It was in one of my videos, but only, like, mentioned briefly. How could I forget this, bro? Like, look at this. If you hold into a pad, you go, like, skyrocketing, but it's, like, one of the oldest tricks in the book, bro. Let's go, dude. W, man. I think that the Geometrical Dominator swag route is actually harder than the Electroman Adventures one. So I think we have a new hardest swag route. Anyway, deadlock time. Here we go. These don't really feel crazy. Oh my, I see that spam, bro. You see that? Dude, this spam right here is so hard to do. Bro, this is definitely like gonna be the new hardest swag route by far, bro. Oh, I did it. Okay, let's go. Dude, like, look at this, bro. It's so weird. The whole level moved, and then it goes back to normal right here. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Like that. Okay. And then right here in the last one, you can jump up to this gap, bro. It's so hard. Just like that, bro. Okay, let's go. So far, Deadlock does have the hardest swag route. GG, bro. Let's go. Dude, that was a lot of fun. Moving on to Finger Dash. Yes, bro. I get to finally show you what I've been waiting for, bro. Oh my goodness. It's here. Yeah, like that. Like, that's kind of cool. But still not the swag route I wanted to show you guys, though. Right here. This is the normal wave section, right? What if I told you you can actually skip this wave portal by doing the robot glitch, bro? Like that. And now I'm a robot in the wave section, and this is actually possible to do. It's so hard, but I'm gonna be doing it just for this video, bro. Oh my goodness, bro, I just did it. No way, dude. Holy cow, bro. I actually cannot believe I just did that. That was so hard. That is absolutely the hardest swag route in Geometry Dash, bro. Hands down, dude. Oh my goodness. That took me forever. Okay, on my life, I'm betting on my life there's no harder swag route in Dash, bro. That was actually so hard. There is actually the swag route in Dash that everyone knows about, I think. Where you go like this. So you gotta like dash in a little bit. Like that. There we go. Oh, that's it right there. Okay. So I skipped the speed portal, and now I'm 3 times speed in this part. And that is probably the hardest swag route in Dash. Dude, the song is so off, it's actually insane, but you guys can't hear the song. If you like, so there's a portal behind this wall you can't see, but if you jump at the right time, you can actually jump over it, like that. So as you can see right there, I'm a robot now, and now if you just micro-click right here, you enter a secret way. And that is Dash complete. You're about to see it any second now. That is the secret way in Dash, and is probably the coolest swag route you could do. Anyway, the hardest swag route in Geometry Dash is doing the Finger Dash wave as a robot. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Comment down below if I missed anything, and bye guys.